Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to discuss a new monster taming game that is releasing in early access on Steam in just a few days, and why I think you should support it, especially if you're someone who complains about the genre having a lot of Pokemon-esque games and want to see more innovation. The game I am of course talking about is Beastieball, an upcoming turn-based sports-themed monster taming RPG where you essentially battle your opponents in a volleyball-esque game in order to become the best player in the region. The game also comes with its own unique art style, and all in all does a lot in order to present the type of monster taming that a lot of people have grown to love. The game is turn-based and has a unique roster of monsters you can utilize, but also takes the genre in a completely unexpected direction, which I think really shakes things up. I'm always hearing people critique games like Coromon, Nexomon, and others for essentially being far too similar to Pokemon, and that a lot of them feature a similar combat system, similar type of progression, vibe, and more. And while I definitely love this aspect of these games, in that they are quite similar to something like Pokemon but add their own unique twists, I also understand the need for games that completely innovate, and this is one such game. Turn-based battles are nothing like a standard Pokemon-esque RPG because of the volleyball aspect, and as of such, the game has a lot of variants that otherwise couldn't exist. For example, battles are not just about running your enemies dry of HP, but instead are about scoring points, and there are various combinations you can utilize in order to do so. You can quite literally defeat someone who outlevels you substantially, and this is even made an example of in the demo by utilizing strategy and honing in on an opponent's opening. I honestly think that Beastieball may have inadvertently opened up an entire can of worms when it comes to sports-themed monster taming games, because there aren't too many of these, but now given how the game exists and how they have managed to make it work, I could definitely see some more developers following suit and creating other sports-themed experiences. They could definitely develop games that revolve around other sports, such as soccer, football, basketball, etc., with a similar spin on the monster taming formula, but of course make their own differences that make them unique as well. We need more games like this that really break the mold, sports-themed or not, if we ever want to see the genre be seen as more than just a group of, quote, Pokemon clones. Again, while I think that a lot of the games that are similar to Pokemon still bring unique aspects to the table, most individuals from the outside are just going to see games like that, look at it on the surface, and attribute it as such, so titles like Beastieball definitely deserve our support and more mainstream attention. That said, it's not like the game isn't good either. I've played the demo and it's a lot of fun and super solid, so please consider checking it out when it does release on November 12th, which is right around the corner. I will leave a link to the game's Steam page in the description box, so definitely make sure to check it out, and if you want to stay up to date on all things monster taming, this is the place to be. You can check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, etc., all linked below, and special thanks to our supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Morency, TragSoft, Chronomon, and Nemo, and I'll see you next time. Peace.